What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Prepare for a new era of Bridgerton. The Netflix adaptation of the novels went through a big shakeup of the chronology, meaning that the next season will skip Benedict's love quest and focus on someone else. So is Regé-Jean Page's role going through a recast? What about the rest of the already familiar cast ensemble? Is everyone on board for season 3? With no further ado, here's everything we know about the third installment of Bridgerton. Just a fair warning, spoilers and mind-blowing theories ahead.
You were eavesdropping.
It was hardly an effort, seeing as you were proclaiming your many requirements for a wife, loud enough for the...
First things first, do we have a release date yet? Did Bridgerton lose its #1 Netflix show position to Wednesday? Well, it kind of did, but that doesn't mean we've stopped obsessing over Anthony and Kate. The duo led the second installment of the series, being involved in one of the most intense love triangles in the entire history of cinema. As you already know, each new season of the series focuses on a different Bridgerton sibling, and if Netflix have stayed local to the chronology of the books, the next sibling to receive the focus would have been Benedict Bridgerton, but Netflix decided to focus on Penelope and Colin instead. Why the sudden change? We'll reveal that a bit later. The most important thing for now is that Lady Whistledown will write again. Netflix confirmed this back on April 13th, 2021, announcing that the series has been renewed for a third and fourth season. For those not familiar, the show is based on a series of 8 novels and numerous editions written by Julia Quinn and adapted for Netflix by Shonda Rhimes' Shondaland Productions. The plot of the series follows the Bridgerton family with Violet, played by Ruth Gemmell, and her 8 children. These children are all different from one another, but they all have one purpose: to find partners in Regency England society. The first installment dropped on December 25th, 2020, and it became an instant hit, centering on the eldest daughter Daphne's, portrayed by Phoebe Dynevor, quest for love. She formed a close relationship with Simon Bassett, Duke of Hastings, played by the fan favorite Regé-Jean Page. The second installment focused on the eldest brother Anthony, played by Jonathan Bailey, and his loved one Kate Sharma, played by Simone Ashley. Netflix VP of Global TV Bella Bajaria said in a statement when seasons 3 and 4 were first announced, they had to plan to do season 1 for every one of the siblings. So even though we don't see the story of Benedict in season 3, you have no reason to worry because it's likely that he'll get more screen time in the 4th installment, which is, as mentioned, already confirmed and in production. Sadly, we are still waiting for an official release date, but if we take a look at the release schedule for the previous seasons, we can easily guess a date for the upcoming installment. Season 2 premiered a little over a year after Season 1, but since the creators had to film it during the pandemic, it's possible that we'll see the third installment sooner than expected. So a release date in the spring of 2023 seems likely. But who's on board for Season 3? Is someone else playing the Duke of Hastings this time? Let's find out, shall we?
Are you hurt?
What?
Can you breathe?
It is only a sting, of course.
Are you certain?
Luckily, most of the already familiar cast members have confirmed their return for the third installment. This means we'll again see Phoebe Dynevor, Daphne, Claudia Jessie, Eloise, Luke Thompson, Benedict, and Luke Newton Colin. We'll also see Jonathan Bailey and Simone Ashley return and reprise their roles, and this is important because most fans feared they won't return because of the sudden and heartbreaking departure of Paige. Per a report by Deadline, actress Andoh is one of the new additions in the third installment and will play the elusive Francesca Bridgerton. The role was previously played by the amazingly talented and beautiful Ruby Stokes, but Ruby had a busy schedule as she is one of the leads in another Netflix series. On July 20th, Entertainment Weekly shared a list of new names and cast members who are set to join the series in the third installment. Daniel Francis will play Marcus Anderson. EW described him as a charismatic presence who lights up any room he enters, attracting the notice of certain matriarchs in the ton and the ire of others. Sam Phillips will portray Lord Debling, a genial lord with unusual interests, and James Foon will play the handsome yet dim-witted Harry Dankworth.
The other morning.
When I was stung.
After which you put my hand to your bosom.
To show you I was unharmed, you were overcome.
Indeed, I was not.
More than a month ago, Deadline gave us another new character that was added to Season 3. Hannah New, mostly, known thanks to her role in Black Sails, has been cast as Lady Tilly Arnold. According to Deadline, Hannah will play a character that is a firebrand widow. In fact, she became a widow at an early age, and thanks to the helm of her former husband's estate, she is now living a wealthy and quite free lifestyle. What about Regé-Jean Page? Well, he said that you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Okay, seriously, Page is not returning to reprise his role in the next installment of the series. I know it's disappointing, but this is his decision, and we can't do anything but respect it. There were some rumors suggesting he decided to make a couple of appearances in Season 3, but nothing is confirmed yet. We do know that the creators offered him a whopping amount of money in order for him to make at least 3 appearances, but he refused it. This makes us wonder, what the hell happened on the set of Bridgerton Season 1? Is there a feud we don't know about? What do you guys think? Doesn't Paige's departure seem a bit shady? Let's see the first photos for season 3, shall we?
I suppose that means they are cutting out.
No, we're not cutting out.
chance.
I just want to take this opportunity.
The cast gave us the first look at the upcoming season on July 20th, 2022, also revealing that production officially started in London. In a short video, Coughlan says that Bridgerton Season 3 filming has officially begun. Newton joins her in a carriage on set. Shortly after, Ashley and Bailey shared a set of photos of their hands. The two leads from Season 2 wrote "Reunited" over their posts. During Netflix's annual Tudum event, the title of the first episode was revealed. Written by Brownwell and directed by Trisha Brock, the first episode is titled Out of the Shadows. Now it's time for the most interesting part of our video: surprising plot details. As mentioned before, each season of this series focuses on a different couple, and now the focus has shifted to Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington. Actress Nicola Coughlan revealed more plot details regarding the upcoming episodes during Netflix's FYSE panel event on May 15th. Back then, she confirmed that the next season will be all about her character and Colin, meaning that we're about to see a very intense love journey between these two. The first 2 seasons were based on the first 2 books, The Duke and I and The Viscount Who Loved Me. The third book in this series follows the love quest of Benedict, the second son in the family. However, Netflix decided to jump forward and follow the events of the 4th book in the series, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. The creators decided to make this chronology shift because they thought it was better to give focus on Penelope and Colin before moving on to Benedict. In fact, the second installment teased the beginning of their romance already. In the final episode of the second installment, Penelope overhears Colin saying that he would never consider marrying her. This scene is actually the plot base for their romantic journey.
I would never dream of courting Penelope Featherington. Not in your wildest fantasies, Fife.
On July 20th, Netflix's Tudum confirmed that Penelope will now try to stay away from her crush on Colin and will do her best to try and find a suitable husband. The official synopsis for the next installment says that Colin will realize he had feelings for Penelope all this time, and he will indeed try to win her trust back. He will apparently offer to help Penelope improve her confidence to better attract a proposal. When the two start seeing each other continuously, they'll fall in love all over again, with Colin fighting to win Penelope's heart back. Per a report by Netflix, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell, so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Sadly, there are a lot of theories suggesting we won't see a happily ever after for this couple in the next installment, and we might have to wait until they get married and everything. See you in the next video.